Hi again everyone, it's Brian from Britec.co.uk. Got another great tutorial here for you today, and it's going to be covering the Logon Logoff virus loop, and it's a right pain in the neck to get rid of if you don't know what you're doing. But I'm going to show you today how to do it, and even by showing you today it's still not going to be an easy task to do. It's a bit of a mountain to climb just to stop you from formatting, but I'm going to show you. Now you may be saying to yourself, what is the Logon Logoff virus? It's basically a virus that logs you log on to your splash screen as you go to log in, and it will log you straight off and shut your PC down. Now you may think going into safe mode is going to save your bacon, but it ain't, because they thought of that as well, and it will log you straight off. Same as administration. You try to log into administration and it won't let you to do it, or administrator I should say, not administration, and it will log you straight off. I'm going to show you a quick video what I found on YouTube of the Logon Logoff virus, and basically this is it here. As you see, clicked on the login part and it's logged him straight off, and that will constantly do that. You will not be able to get in. That is the Logon Logoff virus. So how do we address it? How do we get that fixed? So there's two approaches that you can take. The first one is to take the hard drive out of the machine and to put it into another machine and actually scan that PC hard drive with the malware bytes. Now you don't need to scan your hard drive, you need to scan the hard drive that is infected. Now don't worry, it's not going to copy itself across to your hard drive. You just, because it's not running, it's basically sitting there, the operating system's not running, so you just scan it and clean it. That's the best way to get rid of the actual thing. Now you may not have another PC at your disposal, so that leaves you in a bit of a dilemma. But you can still get rid of it if you've got a couple of bases covered, and that is if you have a program called Ultimate Boot CD for Win.com. Now if you've already got this loaded up as an ISO on your disk, ready to go, it's a pre-installed environment, and actually you can slipstream or use a plugin for these two programs, basically Malwarebytes, and also you can use Super Anti-Spyware. So you can actually slipstream those into the actual pre-installed environment. Now if you've already got the CD pre-done and it's already got one of these on there, or a decent anti-spyware program, then you're ready to rock and roll. If you haven't, it is going to take you a few hours to get that CD all nicely sorted out and to try and find a plugin that's working properly with this. Another option is if you've got a USB with a pre-installed environment, as in Puppy Linux, something of that nature, what you can boot up to the USB and actually use that as a pre-installed environment to scan your hard drive to clean them files off. Now some people I've heard say, yep, just fix the user init file and that's it, but they haven't got rid of the actual virus. Now that could actually copy itself across and infect that file straight again, and you could be going round and round in circles. That's why I say clean the infection first and then do the actual user init file. If you want to take a gamble and try and do the user init file, by all means have a little stab at that, but it's the last port of call. I'd always clean up a PC first. So you download this program, burn it to a CD, and then away you go. You can use BART PE as well, that's another one you can use, but this is not the Ultimate Boot CD, this is the Ultimate Boot CD for Win. Okay, so there's two differences. Now they're the two ways of approaching that. Now how do we fix it once we've got the actual PC cleaned? So what we do now is you take the hard drive back out and put it back into the original PC, and then you actually get a Windows CD. Now you need to make sure you're booting to the actual to the CD itself of your Windows CD. So what you do is go into the BIOS, and you can either tap DEL on your keyboard or F2 function key at the top of your keyboard to access the BIOS. Now they're the two normal ones. Yours may be slightly different. You maybe have to do F10 to get the actual boot options up on screen, depending on how old your computer is. But either way, that's what you need to do. And then you'll come to this point here where you're booting the CD and you want to push R on your keyboard. to get into the recovery console. It says recovery console there, you can see it. Push R, do not push enter on this one because it will start to install Windows. So once you've done that, push R, you'll then get to the black screen, which is this one. You now need to push 1 because you want to enter the C Windows part. So you need to put 1 here and push enter on your keyboard. You then type in the administration password will pop up. If you haven't got one, just push enter and it will take you into this part. If you have got a password, you need to type that password in to access this part of the drive. Let's just hope you haven't forgot your password. So next thing you do, once you get to this stage, we're going to put in the magic command. Well, it's not magic, but hey, it's going to save you bacon and stop you formatting your machine. So this is the command that you're going to need to type in here. So you're going to be typing this command in this part of the actual recovery console here. So you type in expand d : i386 / user init .ex _ space c : Windows / system32 /. That is the one. Now the D is your CD drive. So mine is D. Yours may be F, G, whatever may be. You just use that. But your Windows as well must be C. If it isn't C and your Windows is D, but normally it is C, but you just put your Windows. That's how you do it, and that fixes your problem. Type exit, reboot, and you're out of there. This one, don't worry, that's just another command that you can use if you don't want to use this one. I've just given you two choices. Basically, that is change directory into the Windows System 32 state, and then expand D, which is the Windows, the CD drive. And the same thing, it's just using this part. Okay, so my name's Brian from Britec.co.uk. Remember, you heard this fix here first. There's no one else that's got it on YouTube, so please leave your comments, and I hope it really helps you out and you get your PC back up and running. Bye for now.